truck is empty. We delivered in Liberty, Texas yesterday afternoon, and we found a campground slash resort called Iron Mountain in Mena, Arkansas. There's my wife and our oldest grandson Keegan. Our table and fire ring. We're going to be setting his tent up right there and our tent up right here. So we'll get back to you here in a little bit when things are set up. Grab a hold of the pole with one hand and kind of push toward me just a little bit. That'll keep it together. Lift up, and then.
Oh, look at this!
Hey.
Look at this!
Oh yeah. See this?
Yeah.
We're gonna put this inside the end of the pole.
Got it?
Nope. This piece. The pin. The pin goes inside of here. Pop it in like that. Make sure it's easier.
Over.
And hold on to that one for a minute. Okay, and then we got these. Awesome, now let's push this back up. And the pole goes across from me to you, I believe. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Alright, so from over here, you gotta stretch this out and hook it to that ring.
You mean the tightly closed ring?
Huh?
It's super tight.
Find the spot. We go pull. So I need you to do what I'm doing and hold this up so we can see. There it is. And kind of pull it down a little bit. See how there should be a pocket. Pockets.
Extra leftover firewood. Perfect. Tell us about that. This is how the tents start out. So this is a setup for the tent. When you unroll them, you have all your accessories. Yeah. So all your accessories are all rolled up into one, so it's convenient. Grandkids are so helpful. And that one's already put up. He's already got his bedding inside. Set up the way you want. Ready for bed. Pretty simple to set up.
this is my sleep system. This is my pad. It is inflatable, but I don't like to inflate it because it doesn't seem to like being inflated. It gets bubbles in it. But it's got like a memory foam in it. So once you roll it out, it looks all crinkly and like it's not going to do anything, but after about 15-20 minutes it puffs up into a nice pad. And if you want to use it in the winter time, it does have an R4 insulation rating. When you unroll it, it won't unroll all the way until you open this cap. You can actually hear the air hiss when you do that. And there's snaps on it. I use the snaps to keep it, to help roll it up. But the snaps are there so that you actually can get another pad. You can snap them together on top of each other. You can snap them together side by side for, you know, for the king and queen. So we'll throw this in there. This is my modular sleep system, and it's definitely not the type of weather for it. I just been using it for cushion for my back. So it's getting too dark to see, and we don't want to try to film running around with lights, so we'll probably just catch back up with you in the morning, or maybe when we're making food on the fire later. All right, here's your official interview. Please state your name for the record.
Keegan Simpson.
How was your night, Keegan? Did you sleep well?
Yes.
Was the guy in the tent next to you making any obscene burping or farting noises?
I could hear them.
All right, that means you slept good, because he was. All right. I'll get the stove out and cook some breakfast, right? See? Perfect. That's why I always tell you, stand with your feet apart.
Yeah.
And you know, follow that. Every time you chop a piece of wood, you want to act like you're putting that axe into the ground. That'll help stop you from sticking in your leg one day. And keep your legs apart. Nice swing. Swing, bada bada.
All I have to do is get my accuracy.
There you go. Well, made eggs and potatoes and bacon for everyone, but this is really all I needed. Bacon and coffee. I mean, what more is there? This poor old girl right here, she'd been hanging out at our campsite. They said she never wanders away from the maintenance barn. She got dropped off here 2 weeks ago and is skin and bone. You can see her spine, and all the employees here at the campground have been feeding her. So we went and gave her our leftovers, and she actually didn't follow us to our campsite. She picked up our scent and led us to our campsite. And I'm thinking she was a trucker's dog, because there's our truck and she keeps running right over to the truck. And when the door was open, she ran right over like she wanted to get in. So I think she might be our new camp buddy till we leave here tomorrow. I don't know. She keeps circling our camp and getting some food and water. When she first came over here, she ran straight over to the passenger door. And when our grandson had the driver's door open, she was up there by that tree and saw he had the door open, and she ran down there to the door. Well, Woke up this morning, and the old mountain dog, she's still right here. She slept at our campsite all night long. And the grandson, he went to sleep right in the hammock. He was up till about 4:30. I heard him chopping wood at 4:30, trying to burn up the rest of what he could. Good girl. Yes. You are a sweetie, aren't you? Slept at our campsite all night, and it's about 300 yards from here to the maintenance barn where she's been staying. And they said she don't wander far away from that, and she stayed at our campsite all night, so we'll see what's gonna happen. But she is very, very nice. She doesn't growl. Hi, sweetie. How are you, huh? How are you doing? And when she's laying in the dark, you can tell which way she's facing because of the stripe on her head. So I don't know what's going to happen. We may be taking her with us and either getting her medical attention or bringing her to a friend of ours that can get her medical attention, that he saves rescues all the time. So she's got breathing problems. She breathes very loud and constricted. We have not seen her go potty, number one or number two, yet. Well, our camping excursion's partially over. We're loaded up and in the truck, and she's coming with us. Egan, did you have fun camping? You want to do it again sometime?
Oh, yeah.
You sure? Alright, you're on video. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to learn more about Molly's progress, yes, we named her Molly. She is one of our own now. You can click on the links in the description box that are for my wife's YouTube and Facebook channels that are called A Voice for Molly. She uploads videos on Molly's progress all the time. She's got a wonderful personality, and my wife has done a wonderful job at nursing her back to health. We took her to the vet as soon as we got back from Arkansas, and I believe she weighed 36 pounds, and I'm willing to bet she's probably put on 10 pounds, and it's been around 46 days. So click on the links, check that out, check out Molly's progress, and until the next video, get off the couch, get off the phone, and enjoy the outdoors. And if you get the opportunity, rescue an animal.